Batangas City, officially the city of Batangas, Tagalog, Lungsod ng Batangas, is a first-class city in the province of Batangas, Philippines. According to the 2015 census, it has a population of 329,874 people. Batangas City is classified as one of the fastest urbanizing cities of the Philippines and known as the industrial port city of Calabarzon. It is home to the Batangas International Port, one of the busiest passenger and container terminals in the Philippines. It also hosts one of the largest oil refineries in the country, 3 natural gas power plants, and several other major industries. In addition, the city also serves as the educational, industrial and the transportation center of the province. History. Foreign rule. The first Spanish missionaries arrived in Batangas City in 1572 due to group migration. Finally, in 1581, Spanish authorities governing the Philippines created a pueblo in the area which included the hill, now hilltop, where the present provincial capital of Batangas stands after the formal end of the Kumintang Kingdom. The town was named Batangan because huge logs, locally called batang, abounded in the place. The Spanish government appointed Don Agustin Casilao as Batangan's first gobernadorcillo. Said title of Little Governor as head of the pueblo or municipio was replaced in 1894 by Capital Municipal. It is not clear who succeeded Casilao, nor is it known whether there were subsequent appointments of Capital Municipal. Don Agustin Casilao is sometimes referred to as Agustino or Augustino in some sources. By 1870, its barangays were Balagtas, Balogo, Balbac, Bukal, Catandala, Cond, de La Paz, Kumintang Ibaba, Matuco, Mapagong, Paharang Canluran, Pairong, Panamucan, Patulo, Sampaga, San Agapito, San Isidro and Talahib. At the coming of the Americans in the early 1900s, local civil government of Batangas was set up. It took effect on July 4, 1901 with José Villanueva elected as municipal president. His term expired in 1903. Subsequent elections installed the following as municipal presidents: Juan Palacios, 1904-1905; José Argales, 1906; Marcelo Lana, 1907; Cicinando Ferials, 1908-1909; Ventura Tolentino, 1910-1914; Julian Rosales, 1915; Juan Gutierrez, 1916-1919; Julian Rosales, 1920-1922; Juan Buena, 1923-1930, Perfecto Condés, 1931-1937, Juan Buenave, 1938-1940. In 1941 the title, Municipal President, was changed to Municipal Mayor. Pedro Berberade was elected first municipal mayor. Batangas City was severely damaged due to the Japanese A-6M0 bombardment, and on December 12, 1941, the Batangas Airport, which is located in Brgy, Alangelan, is totally destroyed. On October 14, 1943, Municipal Councilor Roman L. Perez was appointed mayor by the Japanese after the inauguration of the Second Republic of the Philippines. Liberation begun when 158th Regimental Combat Team, or 158th RCT, under the command of the U.S. 6th Army reached Poblacion, Batangas City by March 11 during the Philippines Liberation Campaign of 1944–45. By the end of April the same that year, some elements of the 188th Glider Infantry Regiment of the 11th Airborne Division was left to clear the barangays east and mountains south of the city as the main Allied force continued their drive towards the Quezon Province. Some of thousands local Filipino soldiers and officers of the 4th and 42nd Infantry Division of the Philippine Commonwealth Army and 4th Constabulary Regiment of the Philippine Constabulary was entering and re-invaded in Batangas City. Throughout the battle, recognized Filipino guerrilla fighters played an important key role in the advancement of the combined American and Philippine Commonwealth troops, providing key roads and information for the Japanese location of defenses and movements. Hostilities ended as the war came closer to the end. Independence and onwards. After the liberation, Pres. Manuel Roxas issued his reappointment. Mayor Perez ran and won in 1944, the first post-war elections in the country. In November 1949 he was killed by an unknown assassin. Vice Mayor Atilano Magadia succeeded then Mayor Perez. He served until 1951. Mayor Macario Chavez was elected in 1951. His four-year term ended in 1955. People voted Pedro S. Tolentino overwhelmingly as mayor in 1956. He was re-elected 3 times. It was during his fourth term, mid-1969, that Congress approved the charter, a milestone event which made him the first city mayor of Batangas. Other succeeding mayors followed are Mayor Macario M. Mendoza, 1974–1979, Alfredo M. Borbon, 1979–1980, Conrado C. Berberabe, 1980–1986, Jose M. Atienza, 1986–1987, Mario M. Perez, 1987, Eduardo B. Demacuja, 1988–1998, Angelito D. Demacuja, 1998–2001 and again Eduardo B. Demacuja, 2001–2010, Vilma A. Demacuja, 2010–2013 and again Eduardo B. Demacuja, 2013–2016, Beverly Rose A. Demacuja, 2016–present. Meanwhile, on January 19, 2008, Pres. Gloria Macapagal Arroyo opened Phase 2 project of the Batangas City International Container Port, with turnover to the Philippine Ports Authority. She also inspected a major road project in southern Tagalog. She then inspected the P1.5 billion Southern Tagalog Arterial Road (STAR), Stage 2 Phase 1 connecting Lipa 19.74 kilometers and Batangas and the South Luzon Expressway (SLEX) road widening, expansion and the STAR Tollway development projects in Batangas. Geography. Batangas City lies in the southernmost part of Batangas, facing Batangas Bay. It is bordered by San Jose to the north, Verde Island Passage to the south, Abon, Taysan, and Lobo to the east, and San Pascual to the west. The Kalampang River crosses the city from northeast to southwest. The area west of Kalampang River is generally plains while the eastern area is mostly foothills and mountains. Barangays. Batangas City is politically subdivided into 105 barangays. Pagkilatan was formerly a sitio of Matoco. Malalim was formerly the southern portion of the barrio of Sarong Lupa, the northern portion of the barrio Mahabang Dahalig, and the eastern portion of San Isidro. Together with the sitio of Malalim. This territory became a barrio barangay in 1954. In the same year, Sitio Malitam, formerly part of Barrio Libio, was elevated as a barrio. San Antonio was constituted from the sitios of Alea, Labac, Matalasay, Pajo and Cacawan, from the barrio of San Agapito. In 1957, the barrio of Talumpic was divided into 2. Sitios Romano, Poyasan, Bondio and Latag were constituted into Talumpic Salangan, while Sitios Ginto, Duhatan, Kulingkong, Piit and Quava were constituted into Talumpic Canluran. Balagtas was formerly known as Patay, Kumintang Alea as Sambat Alea, and Kumintang Ibaba as Sambat Ibaba. Climate. Batangas City has a tropical savanna climate, Köppen climate classification system type A, as, straddling on a bordering tropical monsoon climate, Köppen climate classification system type AM, to the east. The city is dry from January to April, with temperatures reaching up to 33.3 degrees Celsius (91.9 degrees Fahrenheit) in April, and rainy for the rest of the year, with July being the rainiest month, with up to 288 mm (11.3 in) of rainfall. Humidity levels are high for most of the year. Demographics. In the 2015 census, the population of Batangas City was 329,874 people, with a density of 1,200 inhabitants per square kilometer or 3,100 inhabitants per square mile. Economy. With the expansion of Batangas Port, the operation of different heavy industries and the construction of Phase 2 of the Star Tollway project and diversion roads, Batangas City has seen a gradual shift from an agricultural economy to an industrial economy. The northwest of the city hosts different commercial establishments while the lowland areas surrounding Batangas Bay hosts the heavy industries of the city. However, despite its gradual shift in becoming a major commercial, industrial hub for Calabarzon, it still shares rural landscapes that is still preserved in the north part of the city. The Poblacion area is the major retail and commercial center of the city. It is filled with banks, restaurants, and local businesses. Being a major port city, Batangas has seen an increase in migrants from nearby provinces, islands, and even nation-states such as China, India, Indonesia and Malaysia. Agriculture. Agriculture remains an important source of food and income for residents of rural barangays. Residents in rural areas practice subsistence farming, with some of their harvest sold to the lowland public wet markets. Major crops include coconut, corn, vegetables, and mangoes. Industries. Industries in Batangas City are concentrated around Batangas Port, Tabangao and Panamucan areas, and Sorosoro Carsada. Shell, through its Philippine subsidiary, Pilipinas Shell, owns large refineries in Tabangao, and provides most of the fuel supply sold in Shell gas stations in southern Luzon and Metro Manila. JG Summit Holdings operates a petrochemical facility in Panamucan Ibaba, with expansions to accommodate a coal power plant, which raised controversy to locals and environmentalists. Other companies also set up refineries for distribution to the province and nearby areas. Commerce. Batangas City hosts shopping malls such as SM City Batangas, operated by SM Supermalls, and Bay City Mall and New City Central, owned by local retail companies. There is a sizable number of supermarkets in the urbanized areas, some being part of malls while others being standalone neighborhood markets, fiercely competing with local public markets. The Poblacion area hosts numerous shops, restaurants, banks, pawnshops, and other establishments. Two major public markets in the city proper serves produce from the rural barangays of the city as well as nearby municipalities. The Diversion Road, constructed to divert traffic going to Batangas Port and Baon from the city proper, is seeing a rise in retail stores in addition to industrial space. Numerous car dealerships are being constructed along the length of the road in barangays Alangalan and Balagtas. Fast food restaurants, like McDonald's and Shakey's Pizza are also rising near the Batangas Central Terminal. Real estate. In response to population and economic growth, local or national real estate companies are developing subdivisions to accommodate the increasing populations. Large-scale developments are present, mostly of local developers, but major developers like Ayala Land and Vista Land, through Camela, also have presence in the city. Education. Among the higher education institutions in the city is the Batangas State University, Lyceum of the Philippines, University Batangas, University of Batangas, St. Bridget College, Westmead International School, Golden Gate College and Colegio ng Lungsod ng Batangas. The Department of Education also maintains a division in Batangas City. For the academic year of 2013-2014, there are 82 public elementary schools and 18 public high schools. For the academic year of 2016-2017, 50 private schools offering various levels of education from preschool to college level have legal permit to operate in the city. Infrastructure. Transportation. Batangas City's public transportation mainly include jeepneys and tricycles. Also, the city has transportation between barangays and other cities and municipalities. The city's central transportation is the Batangas Grand Terminal, found beside the Diversion Road in Alangalan. Roads. Batangas City serves as a terminus for major highways like the Southern Tagalog Arterial Road, Star Tollway, Jose P. Laurel Highway (N4), and Batangas-Quezon Road (N435), and Baon-Batangas Road (N436). In the early 2000s, a diversion road is built to provide travelers a bypass to the existing highway through the urban centers. Despite the construction of the diversion, traffic bottlenecks remained inside the city. The city government is constructing a bypass road in the east to provide better access to the fast-growing industrial areas in the south of the city. The poblacion of the city features a road network based on a rough grid, typical of Spanish-era cities and towns. Streets in the area are mostly named from historical figures, such as Diego Salang, the Gomberza, Mariano Gomez, José Burgos, and Jacinto Zamora, and the Ilustrados, José Rizal, Marcelo del Pilar, and Graciano López Jaena. Railways. Batangas City, then a town, was served by a branch line of the Philippine National Railways until its closure. As part of Rodrigo Duterte's infrastructure development program, Dutertenomics or Build Build Build, a railway line from Calamba will be constructed to connect with the city. The railway line, the Calamba-Batangas Line, a part of the longer Manila-Matnog Railway, is approved by the National Economic Development Authority on September 12, 2017, and funding will be provided by the Chinese government. Start of construction of the railway, as part of the Manila-Matnog Railway, is not yet set. Utilities. Electricity services in Batangas City is provided by Meralco for most of its barangays. Some barangays in the eastern rural area near the boundary with Taysan are served by the Batangas 2 Electric Cooperative BATELEC2. Power in off-grid Verde Island is provided by diesel generators and solar panels. The water services in the urbanized areas are provided by the Batangas City Water District BCWD. Rural areas are localized, and provided by the Rural Waterworks and Sewage Authority. The city is also locations of two major power plants that supply power to the Luzon grid. Iligan Power Plant, a natural gas power plant owned and operated by the Korea Electric Power Company KEPCO. San Lorenzo, Santa Rita Power Plant, a combined-cycle natural gas power plant owned and operated by First Gen. Media. ABS-CBN through regional channel, ABS-CBN Southern Tagalog, and GMA Network serves Batangas City through local channels. ABS-CBN Southern Tagalog DZAD-TV, Channel 10, have hosted its studios in Batangas City until they moved to Lipa in 2015. GMA serves Batangas City through channels 12 DWCW-TV, and GMA News TV via channel 26 DWGS-TV. Cable television is provided by Batangas MykaTV, formerly Batangas CATV. Batangas City has local newspapers like the English-language Sun Star People's Courier and the Tagalog-language Balikas. Newspapers marketed in Metro Manila, such as the major broadsheets Philippine Star, Philippine Daily Inquirer, and Manila Bulletin, and tabloids like Abante, Balita, People's Journal, Filipino Mirror, and Filipino Star Ngayon, are also sold in the city through local distributors. The city is the center of the radio listening market in Batangas, and is served by local radio stations, as well as some radio stations from Lipa and other parts of the Mega Manila area. The Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Lipa, through the Radio Bayanihan system, hosts two local radio stations, ALFM 95.9 Radio Tutu DWAL, a religion, news, talk, and music-oriented station, and 99.1 Spirit FM DWAM, a religion and music-oriented station. Other radio stations include 91.9 Air 1 Radio Southern Tagalog DWCH, an adult contemporary-oriented station, 99.9 GV-FM DZGV, a contemporary hit radio station, and 104.7 Brigda News FM DWEY, a FM news radio station. Batangas State University hosts a college radio station, 107.3 Batstatu FM DWPB-FM. Signals from other stations in Metro Manila are not clearly received because of the local topography. Culture cuisine. The city is famous for its nalupik. The art of making the dish is indigenous to the area and has been cited as having a great potential for inclusion in the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage lists. Festivals. Batangas City hosts three major religious festivals, such as the Feast of the Santo Niño at every third Sunday of January, as well as religious processions during Good Friday and the Feast of the Immaculate Conception. The Sublian Festival, held every July 23, revives the old Batangueño tradition of subli. The Batangas City Founding Day celebrations are done alongside the Sublian Festival on the same day. Gallery footnotes references City Investment and Tourism Office 2006, Parin not Magsaya sa Lungsod ng Batangas pamphlet, Batangas City, Philippines Local Government of Batangas City, July 23, 1999, Batangas City Profile, 1, Batangas City, Philippines, pp. 7, 8, 13, 14. External links. Official website of the local government of Batangas City, Philippine Standard Geographic Code, Philippine Census information.